finding yourself. And it's something that the blurb says that she's taking a journey. And that's what it's about, finding yourself and taking that journey and realizing that it's not just about you. There's so much around you, there's so many factors that influence every part of your life. Even for me right now, I'm not in Delhi anymore, I'm studying in Sydney at the moment. For me, it's not just me in Sydney, it's the people around me, it's my parents, it's my family, it's everybody who are influencing me and changing the world around me, and I'm learning so much every day. So this book, I actually started writing it when I was 17, going on 18, and I started writing it during my board exams, which everyone found really weird because they were like, why aren't you studying? When I told people when I started writing this. But reading and writing is how I de-stress, and this book is something I use to de-stress, because what you may have noticed, for whoever's read it, is that there are lots of little stories. So I have never been able to complete an entire book, which is just one person's story. But this book combines lots of little stories, and I think that breaks it down a little and doesn't make it monotonous even for people reading it. So I've always been fascinated by how different people go through different emotions and how they deal with it. Now, I studied psychology in class 12, class 12 and 11, and I'm not going to say I learned too much, like enough to write about it or have a really big impact. But whatever little I learned, there was so much to it.
It's so amazing that when you see young people writing about topics which other people are still struggling with, how to cope up, that's what the magic of today's generation is. They are independent, they maybe come across as irreverent, but they know who they are. And that's a great point also, and that's a frightening point also. Great because it's a very, very young age. They know about life, and I hope they don't reach a saturation point. The best thing about being born in a small town in Shimla, I still have a sense of wonder. And that sense of wonder adds joy to life. All emotions are great emotions, whether they are pain also is sometimes. The pain comes out from great literature. I am very honored and very happy, Karina, that you wanted me to read your manuscript first. And Ashokji, thank you for sending it to me. I was amazed when I read the manuscript of the river of the spirit of the river, because there is this girl. When I was 17, I thought the spellings of stable and stable were the same. I couldn't say lots of sentences, I could not formulate a lot of sentences. My father told me that he has sort of given me a shove because I spelled stable as S-T-A-B-E-L. So, but life happened and I learned a lot about life. So what struck me about the book was the deep understanding of a 17-year-old girl, how to cope with loss, a sense of loss. As you mentioned it, that the girl has just lost her parents, and then how do you deal with it? I have a few questions which I will ask you during our chat, but they're my friends. She's my friend's daughter, and I still can't speak English very well, so you can imagine. But life has taught me lots of things. I'm standing on stage and you're looking at me.